everybody, it's Donnie here at Tomorrow Group eXp Realty. Hope everybody is doing well. If you would, subscribe to my YouTube channel here and like the video, that would help me out. And let's jump into talking about some misconceptions about real estate and being a real estate agent and what it's really like. Number one, everybody thinks, oh, you're selling homes. They think we're going through showing people the pluses and minuses of a house and then we just sell a house. The truth is, we're not really selling homes as much so as we're selling relationships. If we were just selling homes, then the Zillows, the Realtor.coms of the world would take over. The reason why real estate agents are still relevant is because there's so much more to it than that. It's all about building a relationship. It's all about selling ourselves and being able to show our clients that we are the expert, to give them the expertise that they need in order to buy a home. You know, Zillow doesn't answer the phone at 9 o'clock at night when that buyer has a question. Zillow doesn't answer the phone when that seller has an issue at 10 o'clock at night that's going on with the house, or they get a leak in the house and they're calling you freaking out, whatever the case might be. So we absolutely do so many things beyond what people normally think of that's just selling a house. It might be anything from helping get a house ready to sell, helping stage the house, coordinating with contractors, attorneys, lenders, whoever it might be. There's a lot involved other than just selling the house, but we're really selling ourselves and our expertise first and foremost. I believe one of the reasons I've done well is because I believe very strongly that people are buying me. They're buying into me and my expertise and the fact that I can help them do that. If you're going to be an agent, you need to embrace that. Number two, people think, man, y'all just unlock doors. Well, I just covered some of the additional things, but I didn't even get into the fact that we obviously unlock doors and show people in the homes, but we schedule that stuff. We coordinate that stuff. We help people find the homes to look at. We help them schedule inspections. We help them to do their paperwork properly. We protect them from liability. We help negotiate because most of us are trained professional negotiators. The list goes on and on and on. You're not just unlocking doors. If you think you're going to get in this business and just unlock some doors and fill in some paperwork and make a whole bunch of money, then you probably need to reconsider that, because there's so much more to that than what we do to that. All right. Number three, so many people think that every real estate agent just makes a ton of money. In my city, the average real estate agent, well, actually across the country, the average real estate agent sells 5 to 6 houses a year. In my city, that usually equates somewhere between $35,000 to $45,000 a year. Can that be a decent income? Maybe to some people that's a decent income. To me, that's just scratching the surface. To me, you should have bigger goals in life. Can you make a lot of money in real estate? Absolutely. It's an amazing career. You should strive to make a lot of money. But I think the important part of that is, don't just think that every real estate agent makes a lot of money because they got a real estate license. The real estate agents who are out there making a lot of money are working really hard. They're putting in the hours. They're putting in the time for the education. They're investing in themselves. They're investing in products. They're investing in systems. They're investing in coaching. They're investing in training. And quite frankly, they're working their butt off if they're producing at a high level and actually making money in real estate, because the average agent just doesn't sell that many homes, just doesn't make that much money at all. So, and of course, first couple years, that's even more difficult. So keep that in mind. If you need money tomorrow, it's probably not going to happen. Even if you get into real estate today and maybe you have an amazing opportunity, you come on a team like mine where we help you with leads right away, we help you with amazing training right away, and you get a house under contract the first 30 days, if everything goes smoothly, you still went for 2 months without getting paid. So just that, you see how much you're going to invest, a minimum most of the time of 60 days before you ever even get your first paycheck. And then what happens if you work with that client for 2 months and the day before closing that deal falls through? And then you got to start all over, which hopefully you've been working the whole time. That's a subject of a different topic, but hopefully you didn't just stop working when you got that one contract and you got more. So that's a big one, that not all real estate agents, in fact, the vast majority of real estate agents do not make a lot of money. Last, something I really want to cover, a whole lot of people just think that realtors get to control their own schedule. Well, you know, not really. We kind of do. We work half days, and sometimes we get to pick which 12 hours of the day we work. No, the truth is realtors generally put in a lot of work if they do it at a high level. We do get to control our schedule, but there are a lot of things that are required of us on a daily basis, day after day after day, that we had to set aside time and do. So most people think they get to control their own schedule based on you get to choose when you want to work or how much or how little you want to work. It is true that we can get up and do nothing today. It's also true that we make $0 if we get up and do nothing today. Your success depends on what you do. And if you don't make the sacrifices of doing things that aren't necessarily on the schedule you want them to be in, that maybe isn't when it's convenient, you might be doing something on holidays, things at night, working when possibly your kids have things to do. We do all of that. Think about this for a second. When do other people talk about buying and selling their homes? It's usually when they're not at work. And people who work day shift, that means they have nights and weekends off. So if you're a realtor, you control your schedule and you say, well, I'm only working from 12 to 2 every day. Are you going to talk to very many people? Are you going to be able to sell a whole bunch of houses? You're not. You can't even do a listing in 2 hours, let me tell you. So you won't even get a listing put in that day if you count going out for photos and putting up the sign and key box and drive time and all that stuff. So yes, you do have some control over your schedule, but not what people think it is. In addition, a lot of these make a difference depending on how much volume you want to do. For instance, when I talk about the average income, if you have young kids and you want to work a little bit and sell 5 houses a year and make $40,000, and that's just your goal, or 6 or 7 houses a year, whatever the case might be, and that's your goal, and that's all you need to make because you're just supplementing the household income, then that very well may apply to you. That's perfectly fine. On the flip side of that, if you're going to do high volume, you're selling a whole lot more houses. Now there's a lot bigger crunch into your schedule. Now there's a lot bigger crunch into things that you have to do, the commitment that you have to make in order to be successful. And I think that's the biggest thing. And probably a misconception I should hit is just that you have to get up every day and treat it like a business. And what I mean by that is you have to find your business. The number one misconception is you're just going to talk to people and go out and buy and sell houses. The truth is you've got to get up and make business. Every business owner that's good at business typically knows that job number one is to find clients. And that's no truer in any business than it is in real estate. If you don't have clients, you don't have anything. So I hope this helps you out. I hope you have an awesome career in real estate. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Always happy to help, and hopefully this helps you not get involved in something based on some misconceptions that maybe isn't the best for you.